Whoa, what it do, man? It's your boy Jason Johnson, Jits 2.0 podcast. Man, I don't know who needs to hear this, but keep going. Stay on your path, man. Stop turning around for people who wouldn't turn around for you. Keep going. They didn't break you. They only made you. They made you out to be a better person. Keep going, man. Keep going. You almost there. Man, this is a motivation for you. Man, stay going. Stop turning around. Stop turning around, people. Keep going. Whoa, what it do, man? It's your boy Jason Johnson with Jits 2.0 podcast. Man, today I got a special guest. I've been knowing this guy for years, man. He stepped out, started his own fencing company, and just blew up from there. With no further ado, man, I want to introduce y'all to David Harris of D&T Fencing. What it do, man?
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Welcome into your company to say a couple words about my company.
What inspired you, to go out and start your own company?
What inspired me, I always did want to be my own boss and entrepreneur. Follow my daddy's footsteps. He did all his life, and I took that trip on my own and learned more about the company, started building, setting posters, and doing a lot of things myself. And I see I was getting good at it, and I kept going forward with it. So now I made that my company, and I grow from there.
Coming up, just seeing you working out with your dad and everything, y'all inspired me to, start my own business. And during storm season, I called on you, and you was like Johnny on the spot, and I wanted to thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? And I know you, so I know what you can do, but I'm trying to get you to introduce yourself to my listening audience. Like, tell them, what you specialize in.
Specialize in 6-foot cedar wood fences and 6-foot pine. And 6-foot chain link, 4-foot chain links, vinyl. Just do it all. I do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever please the customer, make them happy. And continue to make my customer happy and make sure I do a wonderful job, a beautiful job, make sure everybody happy and satisfied.
Just looking at it, and after you finished our work, man, my wife was pleased with the job you did. So I'm here as a spokesperson for D&T Fencing. They do an excellent job. When you calling on somebody for a fencing job, call David Harris. David Harris is y'all guy. I promise you, he's y'all guy. Give my audience, just a taste of how far you go out and
catch the whole of New Orleans area, Jefferson Parish, St. Rose. It's cool, in between, a little before Baton Rouge.
Right.
Get you a fair, decent price. Work with the customer, make sure they, can take care of the price, and if they have a problem, I work with them, and I don't try just stay with my price distance, and I go down a little lower, give free estimates, just make sure everybody happy and satisfied.
So are we dealing with the insurance companies? And
Some possibility you do insurance jobs here and there, not too many, but just work with the customer, make sure they're happy and stuff, guarantee my work.
Right. And are we comparing prices?
Comparing prices, yeah.
Okay. Just me, and y'all taking it from me. Whenever I called on Dave, he was right there for me. And I'm possibly sure that he could do the same for y'all. He's a reliable person. And I put my name out there, and I stand on what I'm telling you guys about his business. During the podcast, we're gonna post a lot of his work just to let y'all see that D&T Fencing is the truth. They beat everybody prices. I can promise you that. Dave, just me coming up, following the trade of you and your dad as business and me seeing how far you came, I mean, like, it have to be like a strong story behind your success.
Well, there was a struggle as I was growing up when I was young. So I had to do work underneath my grandpa, father, and learn. As I'm working, I'm learning. So, they always tell me, you learn from the older people and you go forward in life when you start at a young age and you keep on going. So now, the age I'm in now, I feel better that I learned that during the past because they taught me a lot and I took it in. I went further with it and I wanted to be somebody when I grew up. And I just took the extra step in life.
Well, I'm gonna give y'all a piece of just an outlook on me knowing him. I mean, to know where me and Dave came up, to know how we started. I mean, like we was in school, class clowns, joking, and never took nothing serious. But to see where we at right now, two successful black entrepreneurs. I mean, like that says a lot about our struggle and the things that we overcame. I mean, like it's not never where you start. It's always where you finish, and that's a big part of life.
That's right. I see my mom and my dad, they struggle a lot. I was making ends meet, and I had to do something in life to change, make a better change for myself and for future for my kids. Try to show them the rope as they're going through life right now. But came from a struggle though.
Right.
Now, I feel good that I came from a struggle because if I wouldn't have came from a struggle, I wouldn't know how to work. I wouldn't have been no entrepreneur right now. I would have been just somebody hand everything to me. I work for everything.
Right. And that, I mean, like that says a lot right there. Just to know that you coming from a struggle. And everybody think that when you're in a struggle, that struggle is always there. Struggle only leads to success, which I preach a whole lot on my podcast. And just to know that you are now one of the top fencing companies in the Louisiana area. I mean, like, if nobody ever told you from a friend to a friend, I'm proud of you. I mean, like, I looked up to you. Never said it before, so now I'm saying it on live app. Like, man, this is one of the best at what he do. I mean, he's a great friend, but he's an even greater business person.
Thank you.
Right, and I mean, like, I just had to get that out there. But I mean, like, I put all my trust in D&T Fencing, and I mean, like, it's just not him that stands behind their business, because his wife is the key element to this business, And I mean, like, I watched the movement, and if it was ever put in a movie form, it would be a hell of a movie. I promise you. Just to see where this guy came from. I mean, like, before we end this interview, I mean, like, is there anything that you want to give them to make them want to call you? Because I mean, like, I think I just said enough to get them to call you.
Yeah, I appreciate if anybody call me out there to do their fence, and I will work with you with your price. I will give you a fair price, and I will help you get the material for a lower price and just work with you, so everybody can be satisfied and comfortable. They love my work, trust me.
Take it from me, David Harris and Tyra Harris of D&T Fencing. Y'all can't go wrong. I promise you, and I stand on it. This is Jason Johnson, Jits 2.0 podcast. We are the new wave.